Uncover the hidden world of political campaigns in just 5 minutes. Join David Washington on CounterTop Politics every Monday for exclusive campaign insights, tantalizing innuendo, and the secret sauce behind successful political campaigns. Get your weekly dose of intrigue as David lifts the veil on the thrilling world of politics. You don't want to miss out. Let's go. All right. It's Monday, and you know what time it is. It's Countertop Politics. I'm your host, David Washington. Hey, in the world of politics, it's topsy-turvy. It's the roller coaster. Hey, I am representing the M&W brand for all of you watching. I'm wearing the original Myers and Washington t-shirt from our first campaign management firm here in Central Florida. But when I was with M&W, or when I founded M&W, there was one thing that I had, done well at, and that was the ability to pivot when a situation in the campaign was going in one direction or another. And what I mean is when circumstances change, I was able to move very quickly. It was like my superpower. It was like spider sense in a way, It was like, all right, I see a situation coming and we're going to move in this direction. A good example is, I don't believe in polls or anything like that. And, this may play into it. Polls, the only poll that is important is the one on election day. So, we're in the field, we're talking to voters on this particular campaign, and, I'm looking around and I see a certain presidential candidates' signs all over the place. And when I say all over the place, I don't mean on the public right of way in front of a bus stop or on a vacant lot. I saw these particular signs on people's lawns, and it was like they just popped up overnight. Hey, if you like what you hear, if you want to hear more, please comment and like Countertop Politics. I really appreciate it. Representing the J&W mug right here. So I'm like, whoa, something is going on here. And then I see my candidate signs on the same lawns as this particular presidential candidate, and they were just like two opposites, two very different kinds of candidates. And then after that weekend of knocking on doors, I said to myself, something's going on, and we need to tweak our message just a little bit and have and that message, those revisions should match what the voters are telling us in those particular precincts. I really wanted to know why we're seeing more and more of these particular presidential candidate signs in these particular lawns with our candidate. And it was enlightening because I heard from these particular voters that what this presidential candidate represented was new approach to government. It was a move away from business as usual, okay? And with our particular candidate, that candidate represented a new, what's the word I'm looking for? A new accountability to the voters because they felt that the incumbent, just wasn't accountable to his voters anymore. The incumbent just wasn't representing their ideas, voting the way that they wanted that incumbent to vote. So they wanted someone who espoused at a local level that idea of accountability and protecting their freedoms. And at the national level, they were looking at a candidate who was not business as usual, who was aggressive in letting voters know this is where that particular candidate stood and what that particular candidate was going to do, and that what was going to happen in Washington, D.C. was going to change. That candidate was going to drain the swamp. It hit me. We tweaked our message. And I'm not saying that because we tweaked our message was the reason why we won. We were outspent 10-1 by a very entrenched incumbent. However, we won decisively. And this particular presidential candidate went on to win the 2016 presidency. I think we know who we're talking about. But it's moments like that that you, as the consultant, as the campaign manager, need to recognize when to pivot, when to move in a certain direction, when to tweak your approach in a particular campaign or a particular situation. So, again, I'm David Washington. I hope that you enjoy what you hear here at CounterTop Politics. There's more. There's so much more that we have going for you. Last month was an incredible one. A lot of pivoting went on. But hey, again, we want you to know that we appreciate you. Thank you for watching, for listening. Please like and comment, subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate everything. Help grow our community. As the political innovators here at JM Washington, we want to be your go-to source for all things politics and political campaign management. We're out of here. Take care.